Hello, Brother Andre here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we have taken control of Eritrea. Now, I haven't really spoken about what's going on in West Africa. No, East Africa, sorry. I always get those mixed up. Right. Because the British are, well, actually, a combined force of British, Spanish, and Russians, though there's not many Russians, are about to take Somaliland, probably for the British, and the British are probably just about going to grab Ethiopia. But, you know, picking up Eritrea is nice. You know, it's not a bad little province to add to the Spanish Empire. It's a bit of a shame that the British are going to gobble up all the rest, but there's not much we can do about that, which kind of means the war with Italy is over. Yeah, sure, we could go and smack them about a bit, but my only chance of getting either of these provinces is to peace out now and take them before the British do. I know that's very cheesy and very naughty, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to see with this fleet if I can sometimes, not always. If you put a fleet in a sea region with a uncontrolled province like this, it'll give you a mission. Because if we could take Croatia, that would be amazing. Because that would give us a base to try and destroy the Austro-Hungarians, which would be really, really cool for us. Obviously not the Austro-Hungarians. We also... How long do we have until that comes online? 5 months. Very good. Okay. I'm going to push Italy for a peace treaty. I know this might break an alliance, but I don't really care about that. Let's see if they agree. They agreed. Right. Well, let's see what, if anything, we can grab. Oh, Somaliland. Yes, we'll take that. There are 2 more of those. Oh, fuck you. Fine. The British will get it instead. See if I care. No. Because that offensive is still going on. In fact, we're still helping. And you're blockaded. Right. I know I'm super negative, but that's fine. Cut back on this now. We're no longer at war. I tend to keep it very slightly positive, just in case I forget to fix it. Right, we should probably send a destroyer down here. I can't fit a destroyer, right? Oh, I can fit more than that if we want. I've got a whole bunch of ships down here. Yeah, send. Yeah, a Leon and the Lobregat. Right, well, given that it's peacetime, now I will attempt to sort things out, and then I'll be back when I'm doing the refit of the cruisers, I think. Italy. What are you building? Also, where did your battleships go? Because there were a few of them in the list. But they've now disappeared. Maybe they're building them. Don't know. I don't actually know how that works. I'm going to keep Austria-Hungary on side for now. Just because if I go to war with them, they like, we're not ready for land combat with them. Although they only have 32%. army logistics somehow. I still don't know how that's actually calculated. They have a larger army force than we do by quite a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go to peacetime mode. I'm going to go sort things out. And I'll see you in a couple of months. Alright, we have the 8-inch Mark 5s now. Yes, we'll build your commenter class. As expected, the British have mopped up the Italian holdings in Africa. We are at peace, of course. Italy is not. Their battleship has disappeared. It's probably repairing. But their economy is in the toilet. Not as bad as Russia's, but it's pretty bad. Although Germany, what the hell has been happening to you economics-wise? China is struggling. Austria-Hungary's doing okay, but look at Spain. Look at this. 443. That puts us first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Right? Yeah, we're now the 5th largest economy. Pretty good, and we're certainly a hell of a lot bigger than the Italians, which is hilarious. They might still be blockaded, though. Because they are still at war with a bunch of people. We're not, though. We're sitting pretty. And we are still allied with the British, aren't we? Yes, we are. We could use the British army to take on the Austro-Hungarians. That could actually be amusing. We'll wait until they're at war with the Austro-Hungarians, and then we'll join in. Yeah, because we want Austria-Hungary to go to war with Britain first, and then we'll kind of go, yeah, let's get them. Right. Cruisers, though. Begonias first. Yeah, why not? They've never had a refit. And they're at the top of the list, so might as well. We should also... We are researching. We will also get the Mark 4 16-inch guns soon. Which means we can refit the big ships. Alright. Oil 3. Gear 2 turbines. I'm not using diesels, batteries, diesel electric, or any of that stuff. They massively increase the maintenance cost of ships. Modern armour. Ooh, fancy. Very fancy. 24. Triple base. Yes. 24-inch option torps, autoloaders, radar. Oh, what an upgrade. These ships are going to be pretty spicy now. What's their pen like? Well, I don't know if I want 51s. I'll fiddle around with length in a minute. Their pen is pretty good. But yeah, we are armoured against our own guns for sure. Which is nice. Yeah, what's the default length? 50s. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Well, it was a much easier refit than I was expecting. We do have a little bit of displacement left. Can we shove on some 2-inch guns? Just because I noticed when we were taking on a convoy, yeah, but I'm only adding them for convoy purposes, convoy attack purposes, because I noticed in battle in the last episode where we had one of these ships, she had to deploy her main guns to take out the escorts, but she could have been blapping away at the transports at the same time. So just some 2-inch triples, just to add a little bit of anti-convoy firepower. And with the new oil, we will boost the range on the ship as well. Nice. That's a decent little upgrade. That is. Okay. I'm going to save this design, and I'll be back with the next cruiser. Okay. Next up, the Nostras, which are still useful for escorting the slow battleships around. Just the default 50s, please. You can have radar, you can have oxygen torpedoes, autoloaders, triple base, and improved anti-torpedo, better armor, better oil. Yeah, that's kind of it. These also had no secondaries at all. And people are always telling me off about it. So, let's fix that. You can get the same 2-inch 40 caliber stuff that the other cruiser got. Casement armor 2.5. Oh, these never had their layers done. Might miss that on the other one. Gonna up their layering and push their range again. No. Can we push their speed at all? Nah, not really. Alright, there we go. Nostras, not a huge upgrade, just a little one. I haven't really seen them in combat much, but yeah, they'll, if they do show up fighting something, they'll have a little bit of a better time of it. Right, third and final cruiser, 8-inch cruiser to load up, I think. See you in a moment. Alright, and then we have the Encoronadas, who ideally we would try and get the triple guns that I want on it. But that is going to have to depend on what we managed to do. Autoloaders and a radar set. Okay, and these are going to be default length. I don't see it. I'd have to cut something to get them that extra gun, because these are so much more heavy. You know, you're talking 412 minus 274 is 138 tons each. We have 3 of them. I'd need 414 tons spare on the ship to do it. Plus, they lose a little bit of their unique style, but I think I will do the same thing I was doing with the others and add a little bit, not much, just just a little bit of. Oh, it's one of those ones that doesn't bloody work. Yeah, and that gets in the way. A little bit of secondary firepower, just so we have the option. Can I upgrade a torpedo? Maybe. It is like 60 tons to add a quintuple launcher, but yeah, we can. Again, an extra torpedo. Cool. Okie dokie. Another solid little upgrade, I think. Can I get them? No. Maximum bulkheads would also be nice. Alright. Well, I'm just going to go back to the map and see if anything interesting happens. Well. Britain and Austria-Hungary are now at war, which means we are probably going to end up at war with them very soon. Which is, well, it's not terrible, actually. I do want to get the San Francisco Javier's refitted. And I do want to build some more ships. So it's not ideal timing, but it's fine. We've got plenty of ships. The Austrians don't have any ports here. They only have stuff in the Black Sea. So it's not like they easily going to be able to attack us. Especially as they are at war with China, Japan, Russia, and Britain. Who are the Ottomans allied with? The United States, who also hate them. Interesting. There's also a couple of Chinese fleets hanging around over here. So yeah, I'm expecting that we're going to go to war with the Austrians when I hit end turn. Actually, in advance of that, let's make sure that turn 1 we're ready to go. Put all ships on sea control, please. Thank you very much. It will cost us a little bit of money, but let's see what happens. Alright, there we go. As expected. Yep, our patience is over. I think we would like more GDP, please. So, we should still be allied with the Brits. Yes, we are. Wow. Everybody loves us. Maybe we could go for an alliance victory. That would be hilarious. So we should have British assistance in any ground warfare that we need to do. We are already power projecting here, but Austria doesn't have any ports over there. So what we need to do is put some ships in the Black Sea. So I'm going to send over the Silencios and the cruisers, the begonias. I'm going to leave the others back here. We're just going to move them up. See if we can't cause a blockade, which would be lovely. And then, yeah, what we really want are the British to help us out and push up, particularly Romania. I'd love to get Romania. We could navally invade Romania. Oh, yeah, that's a much better plan. Screw messing about. Let's just get them. All these ships are available. Get over there. Okay, I was going to refit these, but needs must. You've got the Arethusa with you, which is fine. You can also take Sanceres and Flora. Give you a bit of anti-screen ability. Right, well, let's see if the Austrians respond to that. Allies! Japan! Yes, please. That is more assistance for us. Wow. Whole bunch of fights. Well, I have to do this one. The Bodrog. Doesn't look too bad on paper. I think it looks pretty good. We've got a bunch of Bulgarian ships. Yeah, Bulgarian ships to help. Yeah, if we could take Romania and or Ukraine off of the Austrians, they'll implode. They'll disappear. Right, everyone form up behind the carmen. If you would be so kind, once the physics stops physicsing. Right, I'm assuming, yeah, here's the cruiser. Now, see, now that looks solid to me. 9 6-inch guns, some torpedoes. Genuinely looks decent. Oh! What was that? Oh yeah, his transport got in the way. I was getting very excited there. Again, transport getting in the way. Gets obliterated. That was a good hit though. Half belt pen. We outranged them, which is interesting. They're only just getting into range, so we must have better guns. These are 6-inch 45 Mark 5s. Yeah, they've taken a lot of damage. Can't really reply. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, torpedo launcher. Well, we've crippled them, but we haven't sunk them. Ooh. Solid hit. Alright, let's have a proper look at you. Yeah, you're armoured like a destroyer. That's your problem. Oh, turbo-electric engines as well. They can be good, but they're so expensive on a fast ship. That's a shame. I was pretty excited when I saw the layout. Mind you, the Citadel is still dry for them. We've only blown up their extended bits. Ooh, torpedoes going out. No, she does sink. Actually, one of the destroyers sending a 5-inch shell through the main belt and sinking up. That's not an auspicious start, Austria. Alright, I have the Sexed. Yeah, oh, well, it's a pretty spicy ship. It's Deutschland style. 2 1111s. It's slow, though. And it's going up against battleships, which... Okay, the Cervantes is not a particularly fancy battleship by 1940s standards, but you know they're not total garbage by any means. I know I could do all the stuff, but I can't be asked. Follow. No. Follow. Thank you. Oh, it's a torpedo barge. Of course it is. I'd forgotten all about the torpedo barge. Yes, against the Cervantes. Probably not a good call. In fact, already get a hit at the Cervantes. This is pretty good going at that range. Which took out the bridge. Oh my word. Oh dear. I mean, it was never going to go well, was it? Sad. Very, very sad. If you're a fan of Austria, I don't know, some of you are. Right, back to the map. Okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. We've got convoys. We've got this nonsense. Oh, man. We've got one of their battleships showing up. I probably won't do this one, destroyer attack, but that's interesting to have a look at. Yasmirgot class. They're not big. They're not cheap. They're not fast. They could be well armoured. And they have 8 14-inch guns and a bunch of secondaries. Okay, so they're like a bit like the Cervantes class then. Interesting. And a torpedo barge. Okay. Okay, and then a convoy. Well, we've seen a lot of cruiser stuff of late. Let's do this one. We'll round off the episode with this one. We'll do all that stuff next time. Shokaku class. How old is this? Who knows? But they got a torpedo barge and something else. But we have the Aguila, who should be able to finish all of this off. I am being attacked on land by quite a large enemy force. However, I'm hoping they're bad army logistics, and our allies will help us out. They don't appear immediately. It takes time. What is this? Bulgaria, what are you doing? Oh, fuck off. It's garbage. Mark II guns. Jesus. Just go away. Aguila's dealing with this. You lot screen the battleship. I mean, I love the Moxie. But, oh my word, if that is what Japan... Why is the AI building such terrible rubbish? What are you? You're a light cruiser. That means you must be the other heavy cruiser. Ugly. Really ugly ship. But might prove to be an effective one. We are opening up long range. They're coming in though. Probably trying to go after that retreating battleship. There's a hit in there. Yeah, lovely. Boom! Oh, you fired. Oh, interesting. Just lucky that I was over looking at them and I heard the launch. If you're wondering how I knew that they launched. Heard the whoosh torpedo launches. Yeah, the gamut. I'm going to assume there are some torpedoes headed our way. Although I thought the light cruiser would be able to detect them. That's the torpedo barge. And this is the other cruiser. At least has a little bit of armour. Not enough to keep out 12-inch guns, though. Yep. Goodbye to you. Oof, rude. And just go. Bosh. They're taken out. Battering. Done. Well, nice. Why not? Well, we've got a lovely war to look forward to. Lots of Austrian ships to sink. And that will all be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.